Restoring Earth's Balance, Regenerative Practices for a Better Future. Johann Rockström's TED Talk emphasizes the need for a massive shift in how we interact with Earth's ecosystems. The focus must move beyond sustainability to regeneration, actively healing and restoring the damage done to the planet. SEF is at the forefront of this regenerative movement, funding projects that restore biodiversity, improve soil health, and reverse climate change through nature-based solutions. Introduction: Regeneration versus Sustainability. While sustainability is about minimizing harm, regeneration goes one step further. It is about healing and restoring Earth's ecosystems. In Johann Rockström's TED Talk, he argues that we need to adopt regenerative practices to restore balance to our climate and ecosystems, which are under immense stress from decades of overuse and exploitation. Rockström's message is not just about conserving what remains, but actively bringing damaged ecosystems back to life. Regenerative practices are a game changer in reversing the damage and providing a blueprint for a more resilient, healthy planet. Key regenerative practices for climate ecosystem health. Regenerative agriculture. One of the most promising areas of regenerative practice is agriculture. Traditional industrial farming methods have depleted soil health, leading to reduced biodiversity, water pollution, and a loss of carbon sequestration capabilities in the soil. Regenerative agriculture, on the other hand, focuses on improving soil health, increasing biodiversity, and drawing down atmospheric carbon through practices like crop rotation, composting, and reduced tillage. By promoting regenerative agriculture, we can restore ecosystems and significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions. According to the Rodale Institute, if regenerative agriculture were adopted globally, it could sequester more than 100% of current annual CO2 emissions. Reforestation and afforestation forests are the lungs of the earth, absorbing CO2 and releasing oxygen while providing habitat for countless species. Deforestation has had a devastating impact on biodiversity, the climate, and human communities that depend on forests for their livelihoods. Reforestation and afforestation efforts seek to reverse this damage by planting trees in deforested or degraded areas and creating new forests in areas where trees have not historically grown. Rockström highlights the critical role of forests in climate regulation. For example, the Amazon rainforest absorbs about 2 billion tons of CO2 annually. However, deforestation is reducing its capacity to do so, making reforestation essential. SEF supports global reforestation efforts, focusing on restoring key ecosystems that can serve as carbon sinks. Wetland restoration. Wetlands, often overlooked, are some of the most effective ecosystems for carbon storage. They act as natural buffers against flooding, filter water, and are home to rich biodiversity. However, wetlands are rapidly disappearing due to urban development and pollution. Wetland restoration projects aim to bring back these critical ecosystems by restoring the natural flow of water and reintroducing native plant species. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, wetlands can store up to 200 times more carbon per hectare than forests, making their restoration a high-priority regenerative practice. How SEF is supporting regenerative solutions. SEF is committed to investing in projects that prioritize regenerative practices. We believe that the path to a sustainable future is through active restoration of our planet's natural systems. SEF's initiatives include funding regenerative agriculture projects. SEF supports farmers and communities that adopt regenerative agriculture practices, providing them with the resources to improve soil health, biodiversity, and food security. Reforestation initiatives. SEF funds large-scale reforestation projects that help restore biodiversity and capture atmospheric carbon. Wetland and marine restoration. SEF supports efforts to restore wetlands and coastal ecosystems, which are vital for both climate regulation and biodiversity. The benefits of regeneration. Regenerative practices provide numerous benefits beyond environmental restoration. Healthier ecosystems improve air and water quality, increase food security, and provide economic opportunities through sustainable livelihoods. Rockström emphasizes that regeneration can also help mitigate the worst impacts of climate change by increasing the resilience of ecosystems and human communities. Call to action: how you can support regeneration. Regenerative practices offer a tangible way to heal the planet. Here's how you can contribute to the regeneration movement. 1. Support regenerative agriculture. Choose products from farmers who use regenerative practices. 2. Plant trees and support reforestation efforts. Participate in local tree planting efforts or donate to reforestation projects. 3. Get involved in wetland conservation. Support conservation groups working to restore these valuable ecosystems. At SEF, we are committed to creating a better future by supporting regenerative solutions. Join us in restoring Earth's balance and building a more resilient planet.